Birmingham City remain at the top of League One, with Wrexham still in second after both winning at the weekend. It remains the same. It's time to look at the results of the weekend in League One and make the predictions for the midweek matches, Matchday 13. Who will take advantage in midweek? We will get into that and more next. That's right, folks, welcome back to another prediction video here today as we look ahead to the midweek games in League One. The fixtures coming thick and fast in the Football League. It always is the case, isn't it? But first, we are going to have a look at the results from the weekend before we, of course, move on to make our predictions for the midweek games. So look, the results from the weekend are as follows. Shrewsbury 0, Exeter City 2. So Exeter continuing their fantastic start to the season. Really surprised a lot of people so far with where they are in the table. So yeah, fair play to them. Reading 4, Crawley 1. Very good win for Reading. Wycombe 3, Peterborough 1. Again, Wycombe really doing well so far this season. Blackpool 1, Barnsley 2. That did surprise me. That I did think I thought Barnsley. You know, I thought Blackpool may have won that game, but no. Bolton 2, Burton Albion 1. A very tight victory for Bolton Wanderers. Cambridge 2, Wigan 0. That did surprise me. I thought Wigan were going to get the better of Cambridge, but yeah, fair play to Cambridge. Charlton 1 with Stockport. Of course, us, Huddersfield Town, 3-1 victory over Bristol Rovers. Lincoln City 1, Birmingham City 3. Mansfield 0, Stevenage 1. Now that was a very surprising result there. I think that was the most surprising result of the weekend, to be honest with you. I think Mansfield, up there. I know it doesn't always work like that, with the league table, but I thought that Mansfield would have had too much from it, especially at home. But no, there is always a few surprises in there, so this is the unpredictability of the EFL, absolutely. Northampton 0, Leyton Orient 1. I think that surprised me. I thought Northampton, I think it really could have been a draw or a 1-0 I thought Northampton would win, but yeah. And also Rotherham 0, Wrexham 1. Now obviously, yeah, Wrexham continuing their form. Rotherham, I thought was going to pick something up in this game because they do tend to be a lot better at home, but it wasn't to be this time. But let's have a look at the league table then in full before we move on to the predictions. Like I said, Birmingham City and Wrexham remain in the 2 automatic spots with just 2 points separating the two sides. Wycombe in 3rd on 20 points. Mansfield 4th with 20 points. Exeter in 5th on 19, and of course us, Huddersfield, in 6th on not goal difference actually. It must have been goals scored. Goals scored. Yeah, goals scored. Yeah, that's what it's gone down to. So yeah, we are in 6th place. Lincoln, but look how tight it is, guys. From 13th. In fact, you could basically go down to 15th, to be fair. From 15th up to 6th, just 3 points separate the sides for all in that bracket there. So look, it's very tight. Down the bottom, Burton Albion currently bottom of the table, 4 points. Cambridge 4 points, 23rd. Crawley 22nd with 7 points, and Shrewsbury Town 21st with 8 points. Leyton Orient just above the dotted line on goal difference with 8 points as well. But again, to be fair, there is a 5-point gap between 18th and 21st. And 3 points separating 19th to 21st. So yeah, look, is what it is. But that is midweek. That is your League One table to this day, of course. But look, let's get into the predictions then, which is what you've all been waiting for, of course. Before we do though, make sure you do drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 800 subscribers, and comment your thoughts down below. Comment your full predictions down below on this set of fixtures coming up. I'd love to know what you guys think. But first up, Barnsley taking on Charlton Athletic. Barnsley won 2-1 last time out as they find themselves in 8th place with 18 points. Charlton drew 1-1 last time out and currently find themselves in 12th on 17 points. So very close, this, isn't it? But for me, I've just edged Barnsley to win this game by 1-0. I think Charlton's away record is woeful recently, so I just think, yeah, Barnsley will just sneak this one 1-0. Going to be tight though. Up next, Birmingham City taking on Bolton Wanderers. Both sides won last time out. Birmingham, of course, are leading the way at the top of the league, currently 24 points. Bolton find themselves in 11th place with 17 points to their name so far. Yeah, obviously Birmingham are the home team. I just can't see anything other than a Birmingham win here, if I'm honest with you guys. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Birmingham. Up next then, Bristol Rovers taking on Shrewsbury Town. Both sides lost last time out. Bristol currently find themselves in 18th place with 13 points. Shrewsbury in the relegation zone, 21st place with 8 points. Look, for me, I think it's going to be this is going to be another tight game, I think. And I just think that, again, I think Bristol Rovers will win this game, if I'm being honest with you. I think they're going to win it by 1-0. I think it's going to be very close. It's not going to be the best of games. I think they'll just scrape it. I think Shrewsbury, I just struggle to back them at the moment. Up next then, Burton versus Wycombe. Burton lost last time out and currently sit at the bottom of the table with just 4 points. Still searching for their first win of the season. Wycombe won last time out and moved to 3rd place with 20 points. Could they make it 3 wins in the bounds here? For me, I know Wycombe are the away side, but I think Wycombe will win this game. I really do. I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory for Wycombe. I just think Burton really are struggling for points at the moment, and I just don't know how they're going to turn it around. And I think Wycombe, up at the top end of the table, full of confidence, really enjoying their football, and yeah, I just think that they'll win this really comfortably. Next up then, Crawley Town taking on Lincoln City. Both teams lost last time out. Crawley sitting 22nd place in the relegation places with 7 points. Lincoln in 7th place on 18 points after their strong start to the season. For me, I'm going to go for a Lincoln victory here. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win. Crawley in dire form, losing all of their last 5 matches. Again, another team that I don't know how they're going to turn it around. It's always going to be a tough, really tough challenge. After coming up from League 2, it's just about staying in that division, but they really are struggling, and it's going to be a tall order for them to survive. Even at this early stage, I just think they probably will be in that relegation zone come the end of the season, but who knows. But look, for me, Lincoln, I have to back them on this one. Exeter versus Reading next up then. Both teams won last time out. Exeter are in 5th place with 19 points. Reading are in 13th place with 16 points. This is a tough game to predict, really. But I just think with Exeter being at home, and they're really flying at the moment too, and Reading really pulled away from home, I think Exeter will win this game by 2-0. Next up then, Leyton Orient taking on Rotherham United. Both teams lost last time out. Leyton Orient find themselves in 20th place with 8 points, just outside the relegation zone on goal difference. Rotherham in 16th place with 14 points after coming down from the Championship. They have really had a stuttering start to the season, and really being in 16th place isn't where they wanted to be at this stage. And but they have picked up in recent weeks, to be fair to them, picked a few points up, so they are getting better. And I think Rotherham will win this match by 2-1. I'm just going to edge them here in this one. Again, I think they're going to be all really close games this week, this midweek fixture list. I've just gone that way this week. I just think they're going to be really tight matches. Peterborough up next, taking on Blackpool. Both teams lost last time out. Peterborough find themselves in 15th place with 15 points. Blackpool find themselves in 14th place with 15 points as well, with a better goal difference than the Posh. For me, again, I've gone for a 1-goal margin here, but for me, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Peterborough. I think Steve Bruce remains absent from the touchline after his sad bereavement in the family recently. So I could be wrong, but I think he's going to be unavailable for this game. He's not going to be ready for this game. Probably with the weekend when we see him next, probably. But yeah, I think that has really affected him not being there. And obviously, with the loss he's had as well, obviously he's really hit the team as well as it's really hit the team. It's put them on a low. Everybody in the club as well. So yeah, I just think Peterborough will just win this game, being at home as well. Up next then, Stevenage taking on Cambridge. Both teams won last time out. Stevenage up to 10th now with 17 points. Cambridge stay in the relegation zone in 23rd with 4 points. Again, I've gone for a 1-goal margin, guys. I think that Stevenage have picked up recently, and I think they're going to win this game by 1-0. Up next then, Stockport County taking on Northampton Town. Stockport drew last time out and currently find themselves in 9th place with 17 points. Northampton won last time out and sit in 19th with 11 points to their name. But look, for me, I've actually not gone with a 1-goal margin in this one. I've gone for a 2-0 victory for the home side Stockport. I think they will have just a bit too much for Northampton in this one. And I'm backing them to win. The penultimate match of Matchday 13 sees Wigan taking on Mansfield Town. Both teams lost last time out. Wigan are in 17th place with 13 points, whereas Mansfield are in 4th. They have 20 points to their name. For me, I think Mansfield get back to winning ways here. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Mansfield Town. Wigan, just very up and down, very hot and cold. And yeah, I think for me, I just have to back Mansfield. I just think there'll be too much for Wigan. And finally, the last game of these midweek league fixtures sees Wrexham taking on us, Huddersfield Town. Both teams won last time out. Wrexham sitting second on 23 points. We sit in 6th on 18 points. Though it's going to be a really good game this, I think. It's going to be a good battle between two sides that obviously are up in the top half of the table. In the promotion places. So for me, it is going to be this is going to be another 1-goal margin game, and I don't know. I just think maybe I'm biased here, but I just have a feeling, guys, that we have picked up in recent weeks, and I just think that we're going to this game full of confidence. Yes, to be fair, they are as well, but I don't know. I just think that we're going to win this game by 2-1. I think we were going to win it, and we're going to end their unbeaten streak and their unbeaten home record. I think I just have a funny feeling. Call me stupid, whatever, I don't know. But again, at the end of the day, people can talk about the Wrexham story, but the reality is we are still technically a bigger team than them, despite all the fairy tale stories that they have in their Netflix series, which I have no interest in whatsoever. But look, yeah, so I think we will win this game. I'm backing the boys, and yeah, maybe that's it. So yeah. But guys, thank you very much for watching this prediction video. I hope you did enjoy it. Let me know down below in the comments your full predictions for this round of fixtures. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you can as well. It would mean a lot to me. And subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 800 subscribers now, after recently hitting our 700 subscriber mark. Big thank you to everybody that has helped me get there, and I really appreciate everybody's support, everybody that checks out my content. You guys are all legends, honestly. But look, thank you for watching, everybody. Let's see what happens in the next round of fixtures. Anyway, guys, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.